Hi everybody, I'm Speed Fat Man, and I decided that since I was just chopping up peppers and other things now, might as well just talk a little bit. But basically, I just wanted to say that, you know, weight loss isn't easy. It is simple as fuck though, calories in, calories out. Spend more energy than you consume each day. With me going to one of the more extremes, but not exactly extreme, in my methodology for it, methods. But yeah, I mean, it's easy enough to tell people, hey, you know, oh, stop being such a fat fuck, or just do this or do that. But there is a lot of crap put in our food nowadays. It's pretty addictive. Sugar, if you look up on the effects of it, are pretty addictive. Complex carbs are pretty addictive. It's hard to fight it. Even knowing, the end that it's going to bring you to. Even feeling the pain that you feel in your knees when you walk around, or in your back when you sit, or in anything that you do. Like, I have a lot of back pain. It didn't pop up overnight. I've been feeling this for, many, many years. Knees have been hurting. I've been having other aches. Sometimes random headaches because of how badly I was eating. But I've known for the longest what I've needed to do. I mean, I don't even need to be doing these 3-day fasts. I can stick to a much lower calorie limit every day. Eat that, deal with a bit of exercise, and keep it going. But to be honest, I'm doing the fasting, and this may sound a bit nuts or crazy, but I'm doing these fasts because it's easier for me overall. Despite me trying to start off at 30 days and failing and dropping to 3, with me not even being able to do 3 each time, it is so much easier to not eat and to not consume versus consuming carefully. Like, overall, I do consume more carefully, but I need my stomach to shrink a bit more. Rather, I need my ghrelin, my hunger hormone, to get under proper control. It is too easy for me to overeat sometimes. It's like you sit with some people and, you see them eating all crazy with you sometimes, but they look fit as heck. They may have metabolic syndrome or other issues, but sometimes, they're just eating like that because of the social activity or just as a one-off. You don't see all the times when you're around them and they don't finish their food. Like some people, that have a more healthy relationship with food, they'll just stop eating when they're no longer hungry, put that food up to eat later, or toss it. When they are hungry again, they'll eat it later. It's like, wow, really? I mean, that's actually kind of amazing to me to be able to do that, but that is just, just second nature, just more like inherent nature to people that do this. Because sometimes I was eating the same exact foods as, other skinny people, or just thinner or better, more healthier, more fit people. But the difference was my activity levels were much lower in most cases, and I was eating more of the food consistently. Like, even eating so-called healthy foods like this Tian I'm working on right now, you could overgorge on that. You really could. I mean, if I just let myself go until, I'm just stuffed, instead of just when, I'm no longer hungry when I eat this tomorrow, I could eat the entire pan. And the entire pan comes up to, I think, about 4,000 or 5,000 calories altogether. I mean, 5,000 calories isn't going to knock you out, right away, but damn. I think the equivalent of working off a whole pound is about 3,500 or so calories. I should have really looked that up before doing this video, but yeah, it's not making things easier for yourself. I mean, figure out your basal metabolic rate, just the amount of energy your body takes just for you to exist, and work beneath it. But I know, despite that simple methodology, that can still be difficult. Because every calorie isn't equal. I mean, nothing in your body actually works on, a calorie metabolism at all. It's all about your macronutrients and the other balances in there, and what you're getting with it. Pretty much a hormonal fight to lose weight. So when you're doing that, 2,000 calories of licorice versus 2,000 calories of just lettuce, you're going to be sick eating that much lettuce, first off. That crunchy water that I hate. But yeah, it's it's nowhere near. The 2,000 calories of lettuce is far more nutritious, but why go to either extreme? You need amino acids. You know, you need some proteins. You need some fats. You need omegas. You need vitamins. You need minerals. You need electrolytes. While you're not going to have a perfectly balanced diet meal every day, at least most people aren't. It's good to try to get most of that stuff and from the best source that you can afford, the best source that you can access and afford within reason. Like, I'm chopping up these peppers now, but I don't think these are organic peppers. I mean, I know just by default it being a pepper, it looks a lot more healthy. If I left the seeds in here, the lectins in the seeds, pretty much the shit that makes you go, that causes great intestinal upset to some people. That can help cause leaky gut. That can cause a greater neurological issue within your guts from the lectins. It causes leaky gut. That can lead to greater levels of inflammation, bloating, just pretty much not feeling well. That can lead you to wanting to just, I'm not doing that shit again. Never touching a pepper once more. So there are balance in all things. Like, I mean, if it was up to me, I'd eat pizza. But, I'm proud to say the last time I had pizza, about a month ago, I think I only ate 2 or 3 slices. I forgot how many, but that was all that I had from it. And this is coming from a guy this is a single large Domino's cheese pizza with butter and Parmesan on top. And it's either 2 or just 3 slices. Still kind of high for some people, still kind of heavy look at the calorie level or whatever, but for me, that was progress. Because I am definitely capable of eating 2 whole large pieces by myself and still complaining about what I'm eating or what I'm not eating. Oh, and I'm sorry, some of you are not going to be happy with the waste here. Normally, I don't cut my peppers like this, but I looked at it today, I'm like, you know what? It's too much work to get to this part of the pepper and to use it, and I don't need the entire thing. So I'm going to take the easier way out when I cut these peppers. Oh, this has no crapping. Well, so I'm going to take the easier way out when I do this to get rid of the seeds and the stem. I'm going to get more than enough for what I'm cooking with. It's not like I'm working with a rock solid recipe. Just got ingredients and I know the general amounts. But the balance here with it, well, this is quite a bit of waste that you're seeing over here, but thinner people or people that are just more in tune with what they're eating, they do have a slight bit of waste. They're not afraid to just toss it out. I mean, I don't see myself grabbing an entire whole meal's worth of food and just saying, I'm tossing it out. Just seeing myself going, okay, this part of the food is more work than it's worth. If we were really feeling for it, I would probably take the time out to, reclaim that part of the pepper. But for now, I'm trying to balance my work versus, efficiency versus actually getting done. I'd still be on the first or second pepper right now if I was worried about that. And I got them soaking here in the water and baking soda mix, and I'm just wiping them off with a paper towel. But getting back to the main topic here before we end, yeah, it is definitely not easy at all to lose weight. It is, once again, it is simple. It's not easy, but you tend to gain a bit of momentum. Like, this isn't my first time in life losing weight, but I'm hoping that this is the first time in my life. I'm hoping that this is the last time in my life ever being this friggin' big. I'm hoping that once I come through on this, that's it. It's nothing to worry about. To an extent, I'm always going to pay attention to what I'm eating going forward, but, I'm far more educated now than I was a decade ago. There are far more foods that I'm willing to eat and willing to try now than I was a decade or 2 decades ago. I've been fat my whole life. I was like, 180 something in middle school? I'm like 33 now. Yeah, I'm not like I am 33 now. So it was past time to grow up. But that's just all I want to share with you for now. Well, thank you all for tuning in. God bless. Have a great day.